Hey everyone, welcome back to more of BS Randomizer. Okay, so I'm going to take a little detour before going into level 9s and go get some more items, because you can kind of see, kind of odd, I only have 18 hearts, 12 magic jars. Even my, ammo supplies aren't really that high to begin with. And if you play, on different runs, you'll have different numbers of expansions and stuff. So you kind of wonder where the rest of it is located. Alright, so the original... If you just play the original 9 levels, like you stay on the local areas, I think it's 133. That's the maximum. But there's actually a lot more than that. Okay, so you do get some clues about one particular secret. So you're gonna start on the East Overworld. Assuming you have either flippers or I think feather and hover boots can barely make that. But you notice this lone tombstone on the right here. I mean, you gotta think there's something with this. And if you use your lens, it reveals either super bomb, which I have plenty of. So it doesn't look like it does anything, but that's only half of the clues. The other half involves going to the west side. And pretty much you go to that very same spot on the kind of the west equivalent. It was also fun using the throwing disc. And you can go, I think, 2 at a time. And, these things actually pierce enemies. They pierce enemies, and pretty much, I don't think you can really get knocked out of throwing this thing. You can just throw them at your leisure. Okay, so on the same spot on the West Overworld, it looks like there's nothing, and I think if you use the lens, there's nothing either. So, nothing obvious. The clue, basically, since you blew up that one tombstone, if you can kind of think of where it's positioned, it's kind of positioned more or less over here, that's blocking a path. Put it in simple terms. So, if you take the raft, you can actually go to the right. It takes you into a whole nother area. And you can see how many items there are to pick up in this place. This consists of items, expansions. Yeah, this is where you're going to find most of the rest of your stuff. I want to say this is, what is Spirit Tracks? Like I guess the main theme when you're moving around. Yeah, there are a few door repair charges here, but, it's not really gonna matter because you're gonna get enough money to outweigh losses, and by this point you probably don't even need to buy anything, honestly, so it's almost just like whatever. No need to take the raft for anything. Yeah, so you're gonna find a lot of expansions on this side. So have fun searching. And I'm not gonna bother with the money. Start like my silver throwing ring. I don't know if this is supposed to be a shack room or something. I guess you could call it that. I think it's supposed to be just a ring. Yeah, but there's a lot of exploring to do, so this is gonna take a while to get through all this. Of note, there's actually a whole nother set of levels to go through. Oh yeah, missing a whole bunch of heart containers. You know, you see I only have 18 hearts. Given your maximum is 30. Gonna have to have a whole bunch of heart containers placed somewhere. Yeah, see, there's more dungeons here. And I'm not gonna go into that one for a very long time. Yeah, the Bomberman bomb's really bad for blowing up walls. Like, you can only lay it on the direct tile, rather than being able to explore 2 tiles at a time. Although wasting bombs is really no issue because I have infinites. A red infinite bag. Here we got another dungeon, so we're not gonna bother with that yet. Honestly, a lot of these bonus levels are easier than the main levels. It's just finding this in the first place. You really only need, technically flippers. I mean, you can do feather and hover boost, but flippers just gives you more freedom. Just got to worry about drowning. And I think you do need at least a level 2 power bracelet to really explore through this place. So the blue ring is, the blue throwing disc is pretty much garbage, but once you even get to, again, so much as a red one, it's already good enough. And you're already seeing how much havoc the silver one does. And that's not even fully powered up yet. Where the gold one is just like a broken item. And okay, level 2 hammer. And pretty much some dead weight items there. this is a clue for one of the bonus levels. Again, I'm not going to be going into this for a very long time. Yeah, but that's a kind of a subtle clue, and I'll explain that when I get to that point. Luckily, enemies here are not that tricky to deal with. You know, kind of just your basic enemies. I haven't seen a arrow expansion for a while. Yeah, I've got plenty of those to pick up because I think my original max was $4.99. Well, it's gonna take me a little while to get up to maximum. Well, I've got plenty of items to find. And pretty much all the expansions are outside, so you don't have to look anywhere else inside. Yeah, see, you need at least a level 2 bracelet. So if you only have a regular power bracelet, you probably shouldn't come here yet. Because I don't think you can really explore much. It does pay to explore everything. Again, there's only a few door repair charges and plenty of money secrets, and you know, just enemies wise, you're gonna probably pick up enough money just for that. Okay, got a kind of a cherry bomb, and that's a level 2 regular bomb, and that is very easy to confuse from a super bomb. Now this one, I believe you need a super bomb. And I'm not gonna go into that for a good while. Yeah, see, this Bomberman bomb's just terrible for blowing up walls. Ooh, hey, more arrows. Thought that was just a free money. I didn't think that was an expansion. Pretty much almost every screen is going to have something on it. So if you haven't found something on the screen, you might want to, if you have the lens, just use your lens, you know, until you find something. Yeah, the candle's a great way to kill those level 3 levers. Even a blue candle pretty much already rips them apart, because they'll just keep bouncing into the candle. And that's another dungeon in the middle of this, so I'm not going to go into that at this time. Okay, good to get more money bags. don't have to worry about capping out anytime soon. And more free money. Just gonna leave that there. Now here's your warp system. It's not as good, not in the distant overworld, because there's still some corners that you just have to walk to. Better than nothing, I suppose. And this is a clue for literally just to the right of here. Obviously, if you use your lens, I believe it kind of reveals what you can do. You can walk right through here, and there is something here that I will do much later. Actually, we'll just finish off this little corner. I'm actually almost maxed out on bombs. And some of these clues really don't make any sense. They're just either really generic clues or they're just random stuff. And that's another dungeon. Go into that later. Now you can use your whistle on this screen. Kind of a different little thing here. You gotta... It's not a typical secret to everyone's screens. And you get 1 rupee for this. And nothing else to do in this place. But, we're going to show you something. You could just use the lens for easiest results. But you notice this typical cave, you still see the distant overworld. You still see where you are on the map. If you go in here, I'm going to take a second look in this place. You notice there's no distant overworld in the corner, and you're on a different part of the map, it looks like. It almost looks like it's a dungeon. So if you use your lens... Oh, guess what? And here is one of a number of bonus dungeons in this place. I'm gonna go through here because I want to get the item out of here. Kind of a somewhat handy item. I think there are like 8 of these scattered around the place. I mean, this one's really short. That's why I'm just gonna do it now. see how much havoc this silver ring is already doing. I'm gonna pick up some extra money. And this thing has pretty good range, so I pretty much can snipe from most parts of the room. And I think I just got a map, yeah. Even though it's kind of useless in this place because you can't see the map. You know, because of the dark backgrounds. Alright, we got a kind of the boss moblin. Just to beat you up with throwing rings. I got better range than you. Yeah, so this guy was hiding this thing. Yeah, we'll just steal this and be on our way. You know, we're not gonna be satisfied with that 1 rupee. So it's actually an item he's trying to hold back. And we get the actual rupee ring, so you don't have to worry about the temporary effect anymore. And now we have the permanent double money. We'll gladly take our prize. Alright, back to scouting the kind of the lower right corner. Yeah, there's a lot of map to explore. Into the graveyard area. I think these screens have instant enemy respawn. I mean, it is Ghost, so I suppose. I think there's instant enemy respawn. And more free money, I'm not gonna bother with it. Oh, I can take out those ghosts in 2 hits now. That's why this little throwing ring doesn't do magic sword damage, it's just a little more than magic sword damage. Alright, that's a clue for one of the levels in this place. Not really that secret, to be honest. It's actually pretty simple to find. You get 20 rupees for every money bag now. Oh hey, look at that, another money bag. And you notice if you explore around, you can actually skip the middle portion of this. That's how you're gonna get to the middle. And we're not gonna be doing that at this time. It's just remembering to scrounge every corner of this place to find, you know, whatever secrets you can find. Got an open cave there. need a lot of arrows. Still way short on maximum. Oh, another heart container. Yeah, apparently I'm missing a lot of heart containers. Actually, the nice thing about this little ring here, like if you say you throw your boomerang, you notice that you kind of have to let down your shield when it's coming back to you, and then when you're throwing it. Here, you only can get hit when you're throwing it, but if it's coming back to you, you don't drop your shield. It's kind of a little nice little thing, just for convenience. It doesn't reflect projectiles. You know, because it's not a boomerang, it doesn't actually pick up items for you. It's almost like throwing a shuriken or something. Ninja darts. That's pretty much what it is. It's almost like it pretty much is like a, you know, a ninja dart. And that's another dungeon there. Yeah, there's a lot to explore around. Just gonna try to get all the corners here. Might as well scoop up all the free money. Yeah, that's just one of the little tunnel points. And more free money I don't need. Yeah, there's a lot more money secrets and door repair charges. That's why just feel free to explore everything. And I don't think I've bought any potions yet. Might as well. You know, just to use up some money. More money.